Here's the field for race number 6. Number 1 is Cartier Hall, owned by Joe Mendelson of Santa Barbara, California, trained by Doug Ackerman. This filly tied as the fastest 2-year-old filly in North America. In this season, D.R. Ackerman will drive. 2 Proud Service, owned by Brittany Farms of Versailles, Kentucky. Ron Gerfine trains. Eric Ledford gets the call. 3 Sister Sammy, owned by Sean Ross of Delray Beach, Florida. Tom Houghton trains. Tony Morgan will drive. 4 Lady Luck Hanover, owned by David Scharf by Valdor Farms, by Jerry Silva and the Sampson Street Stables of New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. Ron Gerfine trains with Mike LaChance. 5 Lady Pine, owned by Bluestone Farm Limited Liability Corporation of Hopewell, New Jersey, by Scott Leaf of Springfield, Illinois. Chuck Sylvester trains John Campbell in the bike. 6 Natasha Hall, owned by Bob Waxman of Ancaster, Ontario. John Johnson trains. Bernie Lindstedt is up. 7 India Hall, owned by Robert and Gail Sanders of Manuka, Illinois, by Don Jennings of Morris, Illinois. Robert Sanders trains with Randy Jacobs. And number 8, Dig That Girl, owned by Next Star Racing Stable of Lexington. Here they come. Dig That Girl way back off the gate. India Hall also off the gate. They're off and trotting from the outside. There goes Natasha Hall for the lead on a break at the start. Lady Pine out very quickly also. Lady Luck Hanover. And sweeping with that pair is Sister Sammy. She'll drop in third. Racing 4, Cartier Hall. Getting out 5 is Proud Service. Racing 6, India Hall. Trotting 7 after being waved back behind the gate is Dig That Girl. And still off stride is Lady Pine. She'll trail the field as they race to the quarter. On the outside, Lady Luck Hanover rolls to the front. She'll lead now for LaChance as they race to the quarter-mile mark. Lady Luck Hanover will drop to the inside. She's on top, but not for long. Here comes Cartier Hall. A sweeping move past the quarter, 30-1. She'll be the new leader as they enter the backstretch. Cartier Hall takes over the Garland Lobel filly, the National Seasons co-leader, leads them down the backstretch. Behind her, second is Lady Luck Hanover. Trotting third is Natasha Lobel. Racing 4 down the backside, Sister Sammy. 5 as they approach the half is Proud Service. Behind her, racing 6, India Hall. Trotting 7 as they reach the half-mile mark. Dig That Girl, and Lady Pine can see the entire field. She made a break early. She's out of the picture as they race past the half, and Cartier Hall in 59-2 heads them into the upper turn. Cartier Hall, D.R. Ackerman by a length and a half. Lady Luck Hanover stalks the leader second. The Donerail filly waits patiently for LaChance. Trotting third behind her is Natasha Hall, another daughter of Garland Lobel. And now easing to the outside from 4. Here comes Sister Sammy. Following her is India on the outside, India Hall. And behind her, racing 6 as they reach the 3/4-mile mark, is Proud Service. At the 3/4, Cartier Hall not only leads, but now leads it by 3 lengths. On the outside, moving up comes Sister Sammy. They were there in 129, top of the lane. Cartier Hall, tied as the fastest filly in the country, has the lead. On the outside, Sister Sammy continues to move up from way back. Dig That Girl, who spotted them 15 lengths at the start, is moving 5th on the outside. And now as they race to the wire, Cartier Hall being tried. Here comes India Hall between fillies. India Hall mounts a big charge. Here she comes. Cartier Hall, India Hall, and Sister Sammy to the wire. It's going to be Cartier Hall over India Hall. Third was Sister Sammy. Photo for 4 between Natasha Hall and Dig That Girl. Under the wire, 6 was Proud Service. Finishing 7, Lady Luck Hanover, and the trailer was Lady Pine. So it's the Daughters Hall in that one. Cartier over India. Owner Joe Mendelson of California made his mark on the sport as the owner of the great broodmare Flying Cloud. She was named Broodmare of the Century by one poll of the U.S. Trotting Association. And from that line came Messerschmitt and Pershing and other great trotters. Today, it's another season's champion trotter, owned by the same Joe Mendelson, this mile in 159.1. Her best performance in 158. And now into the DuQuoin State Fair victory lane goes the Garland Lobel filly from Chatty, Hanover by Super Bowl, trained by the veteran Doug Ackerman with DR driving Cartier Hall. Etta Jean Ackerman in that ceremony along with the Mendelsons. and presentation of the race trophy representing the Hayes family by Jane Hayes Rader, daughter of Gene and Leah Hayes. Jane now lives at Cobden, Illinois, and it's always a pleasure to greet Jane when she returns to the house that her family built, the DuQuoin State Fair. Jane, longtime director or member of the Board of Trustees of the University of Illinois, being photographed now with the Mendelssohns and Mrs. Ackerman.